In this video, I want to show you how we can accept input into our console application. By input, I mean allowing the user to actually type something in and to send values into our application. So actually, I've already shown you how to use the readline method to stop execution of the console app so that we could review what was on screen before it just goes away. And the technique we use is that when the user hits the return key or the enter key on their keyboard, then the application continues on. But now what I didn't tell you is that this method actually returns a value. So some methods can accept parameters, some methods can return values. Some do both and some do neither. So let's do this. Let's go back to this day one application we've been working on. I could comment all these lines of code out, but I tell you what, I'm just going to blow it all away. Again, if you needed these examples, just pause the video and type them in yourself. You should be able to get the same results. Okay, so let's write this. Console.writeLine, this part we're pretty familiar with. We're going to give some instructions through the console write line. Please type something and press return. So this is a little simple user interface, right? We're just telling the user what we expect from them. Now we're going to create a bucket, a variable that'll hold a string value, user value. Next up, we're going to then do this. User value equals console.readline. Okay, so whatever somebody types in and they hit enter, I want to take that value and save it into my new string bucket. All right, and then we'll print it right back out. We'll just show that we actually have it, and we'll do this. You typed, and then I'm gonna hit a plus sign, user value. Now, tomorrow we're gonna talk about operators. We used the plus sign for addition 2 videos ago, right? We can also use the plus sign as a string concatenator. To concatenate 2 strings together, like we're going to do right now. Not the preferred way, there's a better way to do it, but for simple examples, this will work just fine. Okay, and then finally, we'll have to do that obligatory read line at the very end so we can actually see what the application will output. All right, so if you don't have this typed out, pause the video now, make sure you get it typed in, and then follow along with me. I'm going to hit the start debugging button, the run button here on our toolbar. And it says, please type something and press return. I'm just going to make this simple. I'm going to hit 42 and hit return. And it says, you typed 42. Okay, it's as simple as that. The key idea here is that this readline method actually returns a value. Now, we have chosen to ignore it. In this case, even in line number 18, we've ignored whatever was returned. Somebody could type in a bunch of stuff and then hit return on the keyboard, and it would exit out. And you'll say, well, what happened to all the stuff the user typed in? It's thrown away. .NET gets rid of it. So it's as simple as that. That's how we accept applications into a console application. The reason I do this is because the exercise at the very end of this day that I want you to do requires that some user input. So we needed to get this into your vocabulary before we get to that point. Okay, so it's as simple as that to read information that the user has typed in into a console window, and that's all there is to it. I think we have another video too left in today's curriculum, and then we're done for today. You're doing great. Keep up the work. Let's finish out today strong. Thank you.